Hey guys, what's up? It's Tinker Taylor here today, and I am bringing you day 2 of the A to Z build challenge. Now, obviously by the title, this is a barber shop, but I kind of technically also did like a clothing shop, but we can just ignore that. I feel like some of my builds are going to be a bit like that, I guess. Like, it's not just going to be a barber shop on its own, it's going to be maybe like a barber shop and something else, or and I know some people will be like, yeah, but that's not just a barber shop, that's just like a little shopping center type thing. Yeah, but it's also a barber shop, and that's the main goal of it. I didn't put a massive amount of energy into the other store, so you could argue that it's not that it doesn't count. So yeah, this barbershop I absolutely love. I think it's fantastic. And yeah, um, welcome to day 2. So I wasn't entirely sure what I was gonna do and how I was gonna do it. And you can kind of see me going back and forth about like how I'm gonna do it, what am I gonna do? Um, do I put it this way? Do I put it that way? Where I don't know what to do. So it is a little confusing at first, I guess, but I definitely have an idea. I'm just not entirely sure how to execute it. So yeah, that's why it's a little bit confusing at first. I love how, I don't want to say industrial, but that's kind of the leaning it, like it's kind of industrial. And I love it. I think it's fantastic that it is so different. Because I don't know, I could have done it like super clean and boring, but that would have been super clean and boring. So yeah, I decided to try and take it a bit more of a different approach. I don't normally use these sorts of counters. I don't really like these counters. I mean, I do, but I personally would not ever use these counters um, in anywhere that I lived or whatever. But I don't know. I really like how this turns out in the end. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you also like how it turns out in the end, or if you think I should have done it differently or what, because I think it's fantastic. And that's not just me trying to like toot my own horn. Sometimes the stuff I build I don't like whatsoever. So yeah, I don't know. If you like it, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I'm open to criticism. Um, yeah, I don't really have many thoughts today. I've been doing so many things, running around. Yeah, and I still haven't got all of the work done that I need to get done, and I won't today. The stuff that I need to get done today won't get done today, but I've planned this week to have a bit of wiggle room. So the stuff that I don't get done today, I have wiggle room on other days. I just prefer to get it done sooner, and it just means I'm not allowed to procrastinate as much. Of course, I'm giving myself time to relax. I went out today with my roommate because my roommate wanted to get some things and I needed a break from all the work I'd been doing. So yeah, I went out and I got a whiteboard calendar. Because I had a whiteboard, it was blank and it wasn't mine, and I need to stop borrowing my roommate's things because I know they say they don't use it, but I don't know. I don't like borrowing other people's things regularly. So I went and got my own and organized my life a little bit. Well, I say organized, but it was already organized. I was just moving the information from my roommate's whiteboard to my whiteboard. I can give the whiteboard back to them when they get home from work. Anyway, that's definitely one thing I've started doing at the start of this year is kind of a not a New Year's resolution, but just I need to organize my life, and it's definitely helped so much to be able to see everything that I need to do and not just have it listed all in my head, mumble jumbled in my head. So here is my random reminder of the month or whatever to make sure that you continue doing your New Year's resolutions. Doesn't matter if you don't do them every day, but at least do them today. And if you can, do them tomorrow, because then that's 2 days out of the year that you did do them. I have missed a couple of days with a few of my resolutions, but I'm not too upset about that because I haven't missed all of them. So, that's fine. And dandy. So yeah, make sure you keep on top of your New Year's resolutions. Try it for once a week at least if you are struggling. If that's too much, then, maybe every fortnight or whenever you feel like it. Like, I don't feel like your New Year's resolutions have to be done every single day. If your New Year's resolution is to get fit, you don't have to go to the gym every single day, but make healthy choices every day, if that makes sense, instead of taking the elevator up one floor, take the stairs up one floor. If it's one floor, yeah, you'll be a little bit out of breath and a little bit tired, but hey, at least it's one floor that you've walked up. You did a little bit of exercise, you did something, and something is better than nothing. It's not going to the gym, but it's also not doing nothing. So, yeah, just adjust your life accordingly. That's what I found to be the easiest. Because, I mean, I want to get a little bit healthier, especially in terms of what I eat. I'm not a terrible eater. I don't eat junk food consistently, but I have a bad habit of buying bad snacks. So I'm making the change in some areas. Like, I don't buy sugar or tea or anything like that. I use honey. It's technically still sugar, but it's a healthier sugar. And I also changed from white sugar to brown sugar before I changed from brown sugar to raw sugar to honey. So, we're just taking one step at a time, and I think it's also fantastic for during certain times of the year, there is a man who comes to near where I live and he sells his honey. And he only does it, I think, 8 months of the year. So at the moment, I can't get anything from him. But when he does show up, I make sure to buy a decent amount of the honey. So it's like I'm being healthy, but I'm also helping out a sustainable, healthy business, like a good business. I don't know. It's making small adjustments, and I think that's what we should all do, is just one thing at a time. And me changing from sugar to honey, it's not a massive jump. It's really not. It's one tiny little thing, but I've noticed a lot of change anyway. I know I can tell the moment I have something sugary that I can just tell that was a bad idea. So, it does have a difference. It does feel different, but it's one tiny little thing. I didn't have to do anything too crazy. So, yeah, enough of that rambling. Long story short, you've got this. I believe in you. And like, I genuinely do believe in you guys. You guys can achieve whatever goals you have set for yourself. And it's okay if you don't achieve them fully, as long as you have tried. As long as you tried, and you're trying to get somewhere, and you do get somewhere that is beyond what you are now, good on you. But I will stop rambling there, because the whole point of this build challenge is to talk about the build, and I haven't done that yet. Yeah. The other store is a clothing store, in case you can't tell. it's fairly generic. I didn't want to put too much effort or whatever into it because the whole point of this video is the barber shop, which I love. I'm so excited to see the screenshots because I think it's just like, I don't need to go to a barber, but if I did, I'd want to go to this place. Pardon me. Yeah. I think it looks awesome. And again, I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I'm proud of what I did. I think this would be a very successful business. It would be one that's very, like, the same people show up and you get to know each other, and it's very, I don't want to say family oriented, but it's very community oriented. Sorry, just having some water there. It's getting a bit of a dry throat. Yeah, and then this is a clothing store, which is nothing flash, but I imagine the clothing store owners and the barbershop owners are good friends. But anyway, that is enough for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!